Hi, my name is Tova. I'm the owner of Shop St. Florence and I make ceramics. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 of my favorite ceramic artists that I'm following on YouTube and have inspired me on my journey. Let's go. And I actually wanted to start with some small business owners who I feel like do not get the spotlight and recognition that they deserve. I feel like when you YouTube search, throw a piece of pottery or pinch cup, you get 2 to 3 ceramicists, which is kind of crazy. It's like there's so many people, so many artists out there making some really fun work, but you only get the million follower count ceramicists. So more power to them, and I do want to highlight a few of those, but I thought maybe we should start with some of my favorites. So there's this ceramicist, and her name is Jamie Griffin. I think she lives in Florida, and her channel is called It's Wonky. I really like her pieces. Some of them are wonky. I like how she's kind of created a brand around what she's done, and she's kind of shown this like slow, gentle art to making ceramics at home, her day in a life, and she goes to different markets and has been selling her pieces or has been making her pieces at home. I think she's a great person to follow. And also, I think more props to, I feel like there's not that many Black ceramicists out there. So she's just someone really cool that I feel like should be propped up a bit more and she should get some of that spotlight. Okay, there's another girl who I really like, and I think she lives in Canada somewhere. Her YouTube handle is From Tree to Sea, and she also does a very similar style where she shows a lot of the day in her life, and she actually has a small studio that she works out of, and she teaches some one-time classes, and I really like her style in that she draws tigers and different cute little drawings on top of her pieces. She's inspired me to do underglaze paintings on some of my pieces. So she started in 2020 during the pandemic, and she's kind of blown up pretty well. I also see that she's like expanding a bit more to travel, vintage shopping, I think, and I don't know, I feel like she has a kind demeanor that I feel like people would really love and gravitate towards. Okay, I really like the Japanese ceramic artist Shinibo Hashimoto. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Actually, they haven't, now that I'm looking online, they haven't posted in 10 months, but he's still worth following. I feel like everything he does, it's so perfect. The trimming, the detail, it looks lightweight, the geometry, every single video is a work of art, and I just love watching these videos over and over again. And I think you get inspired by making a teapot, by making a small cup, by making a lid. There's so many things that you can get inspired by this ceramicist, so definitely check out this one. There's another ceramic artist that I think everyone should check out. Her main focus is showing you her glazed pieces once they come out of the kiln, and so she does pottery kiln opening videos. And just recently she just showed her like pottery studio, but like she explains the glazes that she's using and the glazes that she's combined. And so I actually, after watching one of her videos, I went out and bought like the sangria pink and I bought some of those glazes because I wanted to emulate that hot pink that she was trying to create that I haven't been able to find in another place. So definitely check her out if you're looking for a new glaze recipe. So Audrey Lynn Studios, that's who you should follow. I have another one for you, Maz Nash. They do really beautiful underglaze paintings, and it's so intricately designed. It looks like it would take forever to work on. When I look at her work, I think it should be at a museum or at an art gallery exhibition because there's so much detail that's put into it and there's so much love. I wish people could respect and even just pay the value of what she's creating, because what she's creating is so beautiful and it's imaginative and it's inspiring. You could tell she put so much detail and thought into even just creating the video, along with creating the beautiful ceramics. She's a true artist. Okay, so if you're not following Pottery to the People, I don't know where you've been. But Pottery to People is an amazing YouTube channel. It's Mia, and she actually lives in Germany, and she does a lot of funky things. Like, she's always thinking about something unique and creative, and I do feel like I've learned from her every single time I've watched a video. One thing I really like, she also does how-to videos and tutorials, like for example, how to reclaim your clay. So I would go to her if you're looking for a trick, or if you're looking for a hack, or even like if you're looking for a template to lab make something. Pottery for the People is your girl. I think she's like a great person to watch, who's been really inspiring to me. Last and final, I think this is 7 or 8 that I've sent. Someone had to change the title, but hey, I keep on finding more as I'm looking through my YouTube page. But Everything Kindred, the YouTube channel Everything Kindred, is so beautiful. And actually, this is kind of how I started making ceramics, more forged wild clay. And she does that, and I feel like her page is like, how do I describe it? It's like a cinematography. It's a cinematographic style. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is her videos kind of give that cinematographic style where she shows you how she gets inspired in nature. She goes on a hike. She's finding clay, wild clay in nature, and she's showing you how she makes her pieces. Each one is just inspiring to watch, to show you she made this whole thing by scratch. She found the clay, she forged it. She's probably, I don't know if she's actually firing her pieces in a pit fire or not, or if she's actually firing her pieces in just like a normal electric kiln. But regardless, her videos are really good at storytelling, a more vivid journey, and even just to say like an imagination of like living in the wild per se. So I really like Everything Kindred. The final thing that I wanted to share is what I'm actually also reading. The Healing Season of Pottery. How relatable to what I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I found this at the bookstore, and it is about, honestly, I didn't really read it. I was kind of thinking it's probably like the days at the Morisaki bookstore, but more in a pottery setting. So it says, after breaking down at the office and abruptly quitting her job, 30-year-old Jung Min holes up in her apartment, speaking to no one for days on end. When she finally emerges, she stumbles upon a pottery studio in her neighborhood and is invited in by the mysterious workshop teacher. Ooh. That's all I'm going to read. I already like that thus far. I think this is a cozy pottery studio. Oh my gosh. I think this is going to be a cute read and super relatable to, making pottery. And yeah, let's read this together this week. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.